The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all ours to mock. The part of your life is in this BeansTalk.
I wish I had the same medium close-up as you guys have instead of this ridiculous high angle.
Oh, that's another thing, is we could video it.
We could video this.
I was just on Even More News. They released the video of it.
I'd have to tuck my wiener away when we talk, which I don't prefer.
Well,
Yeah,
let's not go
I
crazy.
refuse.
Okay, then we won't air it. That's a deal breaker.
All right.
Yeah. But or we could get those are the other. What did you guys think about that? I was thinking we could get a voicemail box where people could leave us audio clips.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
I mean,
we
they
could get
can
a
do that on
PO box
Discord.
where we can get sent bullshit.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
like audio questions. That's a pretty podcast.
But you're
staple.
right.
we could
They could
we
just
play
do
it.
it on Discord as a MP3, but they
Yeah.
won't. They're
I would
lazy.
accept it either way.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even give preferential treatment. If I get an audio clip asking a question, I'm answering that shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, unless it's rude.
But there needs to be
And airing
precedent.
it.
There needs to be someone needs to be the first.
Right.
Because
That's
our
right.
audience is a bunch of cowards.
Yeah,
And,
and
they're not
they
going to do it unless someone does it.
they
I
finally
forgot how much trolling we cut out of our normal podcasts.
they finally paid enough for us to tell them how we really feel. The
Yeah, yeah.
dastards, the cowards.
Yeah,
yeah. You're
Yeah.
in the in-group now.
Yeah. Except
We're
this is the
fucking
free
mean.
feed sample episode. You pieces of paying shit. You're like a turd with $15 in it. Just
I have to
rolled
dig
up. I have
through
to
it for the
dig
money.
through it.
Money, please.
Oh boy, I am double unemployed though.
Oh my god.
Adam, how's
Hey.
work for you?
Work has been extremely busy of late, but
Okay.
not
But
bad.
you're not in danger of losing it, right?
If I was, I definitely wouldn't describe it on a podcast, but I'm not.
Right.
No, my work is okay. Thank goodness. I enjoy teaching.
Abe, they still making
youth.
news?
Yep, I still edit the news.
Nice.
I'm what's wrong with everything. Feel free to
do you impose your will and your subtext on the clips?
Yeah, I'm an editor. I edit the news, and
I'm the reason.
you know, wonder why
It's
it looks
bad.
like the way it looks like.
I would
Wait.
love the idea that you just bitter post crack and you decided to make America have fascism through the power of subtextual editing. You're like, fuck
Subliminal
it.
editing.
I'm just going to edit this in such a way that most people become assholes. Screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because I'm pissed. That's the power
Yeah,
of editing.
and
Eisenstein
I look really
tells us.
cool doing it. I got like a cigarette.
Mm.
That's what
When's
I'm
the
saying.
last time you smoked? When is the last time you had a cigarette, Abe?
Yesterday,
For real? So you still smoke a little bit?
like 1 or 2 a day. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty. I'm pretty all right with it.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no, 1 or 2 a
I'm
day is
pretty
fine.
Cool.
That's honest. That's honesty right there. By the way,
It's been 8 years since I had a cigarette.
I am proud of you, my brother, because
I
this
smoked
guy
a lot.
almost caused me
Yes.
to become a chain smoker. I smoked
Yes.
because this guy was like always smoking,
Yeah.
and I wanted to be near his, balls.
Musk.
And no, as soon as you stopped, I was like immediately down to like 0 to 1.
A normal
Yeah.
amount of cigarettes.
I can't
usually have a
pin it
pack.
on Adam because Noah Byrne handed me my first drink and first cigarette, and I immediately became addicted to both
Mm.
at that moment, like from jump. But
Mhm.
I definitely smoked way more, and Adam was my go-to in my brain of,
100%.
well, Adam smokes even more. He didn't die yet, so I'm still
not
young.
dead yet.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's how it
Adam
works.
was my
Yeah,
retroactive justification canary in the coal mine.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Sure, I mean, look at Adam's healthy as a mule.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not that healthy.
well, that's when I stopped smoking. I was like, Adam's not looking so good. I better quit.
Do you want to know what actually made me stop? This is a little grim,
Sure.
but I'm going to tell you.
Uh-huh.
So, like,
Sputum.
Abe might know this. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
I know
caught
it.
a cold, right? It was like 2017 was right in the final months of Cracked.
Mhm.
I caught a cold and I started coughing up some blood. And I was like, I am very scared now, and I don't want to go to the doctor. So I'm just going to not smoke for a couple weeks and see if that helps.
And did it hurt worse at first? That's what got me. Is upon quitting smoking, my throat hurt so bad for a couple weeks.
It was a bad enough cold that I couldn't tell.
Which.
It shook your system.
But then somebody told me after it was 2 weeks, they're like, well, you're not physically addicted to cigarettes anymore. And I was like, no. And I Googled it, and it's true. And I was like, well, no, I can't go back.
It only takes a few weeks to get
through I will say,
a lot of that.
I don't smoke cigarettes at all, nor do I. They seem gross to me now, like when you don't eat sugar long enough.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if I choked down 5, I'd like them again. It's like whatever you choose to do. It sort of goes back and forth. Yeah.
It's a weird relationship. I like usually when I'm writing, I'll like smoke one. It comes with like all these routines, and I go out there in the back of my place, and I hate it.
Really? Yeah.
No, I don't hate it. I just like I think about it every time I'm smoking. I'm like, I don't need this. I'd
prefer to do it with someone to talk to. Yeah. If I was standing there with you, it would be more.
I mean,
fun
it's the ritual. That's what they all say. But at the same time, I'm not like chain smoking. I'm not smoking in my room. Anyway,
if I could do just one, I would be a smoker forever. But I can't do it.
Wait. If I could smoke just one cigarettes, I would smoke cigarettes nonstop forever.
Yeah, you see the problem.
Where do you get that from?
I mean, I would be 90 years old having cigarettes.
Sure,
I would do it forever.
Well, now that we've properly put out our vulnerabilities
we missed the window. We should have said, "Do you want to thank some producers?" After he said, "I coughed up blood or whatever." That's when we should have done it. Now we're back to normal conversational ground.
So this is a new show.
Yeah.
We're calling it BeansTalk.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Adam Ganzer, Michael Swaim, Abe Epperson
in a pod
for like 45 minutes, just talking whatever we want.
It's kind of a hangout pod.
Well, it's where the beans talk, and you can stalk the beans. You beanstalkers.
It's a delicious
Welcome,
pun.
beanstalkers.
And we're very tall.
I've wanted to make this show for a long time. Mm-hmm. Like I definitely pre-thought of this pun years ago. Mm-hmm. Never knew what the show would be, but it's like we should have a show called BeansTalk at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Please check out our art, Michael Vincent Brantley with the podcast with the pod tie. Well, it's also a pod, beans in a pod, peas in a pod.
Yeah, we're killing it, man.
Yeah.
We've earned our keep already. End of show. But there's 2 basic parts to this. One, we like to thank the people who give us $15 a month on a Patreon, the King Among Beans tier.
Our Bean Kings.
This episode is on the free feed if you're very confused, because we're just trying to broadcast, hey, new show if you want it. This will go away from the feed.
You're more bean dips.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to start off, and I want to thank a few producers, and then do you guys mind taking over?
No, I don't, but I will identify which of them I think is handsome.
Okay.
Statistically, at least one of them has to be.
Well, the first one's Chris
Handsome. So these are the King Among Beans. Look upon their works and tremble. Starting off with Chris Hansen.
Chris Handsome.
To catch a predator. Also
I'm sure he hasn't gotten that before.
Yeah, I know. Also want to thank Brett Ferguson. Thank you.
Thank you.
Want to thank Randall Hudson. Oh, my God.
Randall Hudson.
Thank you to him. Jackson French
Robitaille. I think it's Robitaille.
Like the hockey player, I think.
I love it.
Yeah.
Austin Farmer. Callie Koba. Thank you.
Austin. That brief moment of silence to try and think of something funny to say about Austin, and then we moved on. I like it. Straightforward name. Well pronounced.
Not forget Timothy Fortin.
Left the E off, not Fortune.
Fortune. All right. With your name jokes, make more of them.
This is go listen to them. Go be with Maggie doing the Maggie show. If you
if only I could. My God,
we just grimly say names. Just say the names.
Do it however you fucking like.
All right,
you can read names however you want. This is the way I'm doing it.
That's fine.
I'm very comfortable in my skin.
Callie Koba was handsome. I just pointed that out. Continue.
God, I've lost my spot. Who's next? Fucking Ken Moser. God damn it, you guys. No, thank you, Ken. I want to thank Jim Anderson. I personally, and I'm not speaking for the others, want to thank Paul Warchuk. Let's give a big round of applause to Nicholas Daniels. You're the only one that we're going to do this for. Let's thank _ images.
Had to undermine it.
Ah, you got it. You motherfucker. Let's thank Jason Lasky. Let's thank John Smith. Hey, thank you, Nelson Morgan. You were my hero.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Daniel Kareen.
Definitely handsome.
And
Off the charts.
probably the best name.
Yeah.
Thank you, Casey Wolf.
Casey Wolf.
Hey, thanks.
Oh.
Okay, Abe, so now you cut that hey, thanks out and you put it in the gap between every name. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks.
Every time. Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to say it more than once. I'd rather you edit it in.
You know what? I'm going to make poop sounds every time you talk. How about that? I'm the editor of the fucking news.
That's
Wait,
good.
what else
That's
is
good
new?
content.
What?
Yes, I'm equating what you say to poop sounds.
Yeah.
Was what I was going for, but it wasn't that clean of a...
All right, who wants to take over? We still have people to thank.
Hey,
There's work
Are
to
we
be
thanking
done.
them all at once?
I'll take block 2.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because Adam has had like so much experience on, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, doing names. I'm excited to do names, and it's the longer block.
Mhm.
Also, it's a more on Swain brand, I think, to start with. Watch me use these prehensile nipples to pick up pennies off the floor.
Thank you.
Chris
you.
Whitfill,
Thank you.
Thank you.
you pervert. You can just tell from the name Chris Whitfill, can't you? God, I hope that prehensile nipples guy avoids Chris
Picks you off the
Whitfill.
floor.
Jeremy Bridge, thank you for your
Thank you.
work
Thank
on the
you,
Death
Jeremy.
Stranding project.
And on Under Bridges.
Mhm.
Drunken Coyote,
Thank you.
Thank you.
you know what would be good is a cigarette with after the. That's when I wanted one, when I'm drunk in the desert. That's when I would
yeah.
you
usually
see a
most
coyote,
want
you're like, I
cigarette.
need to burn that thing. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I imagine a coyote that drinks would also smoke heavily. Thanks
Oh, yeah.
to Laura Martin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to Kind Word Hearts Fellow, which I think is my mom. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice of you.
You were about to obliterate him until you realized that.
Or a hobbit. It could also be a hobbit.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Reminds me of a great Harlan Ellison short story, In Fear of Kay. Kay is a giant monster made of blades. Thanks to Kazak, potentially named after Kazak the Wonder Dog, who crashed in the chronosynclastic infundibulum in the Vonnegut book Sirens of Titan.
That was nonsense.
Yeah.
Maybe
Those are
not,
words.
though.
I was
Thanks
impressed.
to Driftless.
Sure.
Driftless.
Thank you, Drift.
Who sucks at GIFs. And I'm just guessing based on the name Driftless, but probably just like not good at GIFs.
Driftless
Thanks
is mysterious.
to-
I can tell you that.
Thanks to Good Satan and his hot witches. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Hot witches. Thanks to Jasper Parse.
Thank you.
Daniel Espinoza. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph J. Pierce. I'm going to cut in here and say, hey, feel free to change your username to anything you want if you want us to change it to that.
We will read it out loud.
Case in point, thank you, Spectator Tots.
Very hot.
That's a pun.
Extremely handsome.
That works as a
Yeah.
pun, Spectator Tots. And much like BeansTalk, similar pun structure, Bill G., Oliver Allen. Oliver Allen's out there. You
Thank
know
you.
who you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like all the
We're
Mitchell
coming
Nab
for you.
Millers, we thank you. We thank you with the thanks of 1,000 burning Dave Ruffs, who we also
Yes,
thank.
thank you.
Dave.
Let me finish up strong here. Thanks to First Normality.
Oh,
Thanks to Wesley Claiborne.
that's fancy.
Thanks to Rondi.
Thank you.
Rondi. That's a handsome name. I like that. Thanks to Magnanimous. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I said it. I said those words.
Yeah.
I said it correctly. Thanks to Mark Griffith.
Oh, no, thank you, Mark Griffith. You know what you did.
Pass. Thank you, but pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Brandon Lanham.
Thank you.
Thanks to Chris.
Thank you. Now it's mine again.
Yeah.
It's mine again.
Thanks to Thomas Howard. Thanks to Norm from Cheers.
Norm.
Thanks to Vincent. Thanks to Michael Cardinal. That's a fancy name. I like that.
Cardinale? Or
Cardinale.
Bobby
Could be Cardinale.
Cannavale?
Mikey.
Could be any of those. Thanks to BWJ himself.
Mhm.
I blew that.
you.
Well, which always makes me think of David Cross in Arrested Development saying, I blew myself. He's been with us, or this person's been with us for years. Every time I see it, I think, I blew myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Yep.
you know. Now you know.
Yeah, you got it. You
Now
got
you
it in his head. So congratulations and thank you. Thanks to Jason Pittman.
Hey.
Thanks to Jasmine S. That's a handsome name.
Thank you.
What's the S stand for? You know?
Swaim's mom.
Mystery.
I like it. And thanks to Casa.
Hey.
Thank you.
Me
Thank you,
Casa
Casa.
S. Full of gratitude.
Still me,
for
Casa.
you,
Yeah.
Casa.
So we're gonna do this every month.
Just
So get on, come to patreon.com/smallbeans and do the $15 tier. It's cool, buddy.
Yeah, and you'll also get a whole additional stream of content, at least 4 things a month. It will rotate, but right now, Cody Johnston of Some More News Fame and I are doing a fresh rewatch, episode by episode, of Battlestar Galactica in its entirety. And I believe Abe and Adam are this month covering
You Got
Terminator
Mail
2 and You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
The 2 movies that our fans have most been like, I can't believe they haven't covered
These 2
You've
in
Got
the same
Mail
room.
yet.
We gotta get this on record.
Appreciate that we launched with You've Got Mail.
Oh, I know you.
Fucking
Yeah,
You're
that
like
was-
you did
that
it
was-
to troll me because
Yeah.
you
No,
added it to the calendar after
I
our
love
meeting,
it.
and I rolled my eyes at it. Great, they're doing You Got Mail.
I once
definitely
live
did that.
tweeted You've Got Mail.
Well, because I was worried because we had a planning talk in person with voice that ended with Adam pitching, how funny would it be if we just did mainstream rom-coms and they paid money and just got all these mid-tier or like mainstream
Fucking
rom-coms.
Sweet November to
Then, and I go, that would be funny, ha ha ha. And then we all hang up. Then on the calendar, I see appear Adam and Abe covering You've Got Mail, and I'm like, they're doing it. They're fucking this up.
Your laughter is an instant yes to me.
But
you laugh, I'm yesing.
You got so angry.
I asked us to turn this tier on because I need the money because I'm unemployed. And you're like, I'm going to use it as a recurring bit
You Got Mail.
to see if I can alienate. Oh, speaking of which, I loved Zomboys. Speaking of alienating the audience. Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine.
Don't encourage him.
Well, this
He's
is the one
ours.
place you're
Yeah.
allowed to pretend it exists, right? Or acknowledge
Sure,
it.
I could do that if that's a bit.
Yeah. If
those
people don't know,
those are movies.
Adam just dropped with Dave Bell of Gamefully a 2.5-hour review of a Disney Channel movie about zombies and civil rights. That's pretty good. Look for that.
Yeah. Dave and I feel like we're just daring each other. Like, how bad can we make this? Like, what's the worst thing we could do? And we're getting closer to the dark center of the universe.
Well, that's what I had a bit of an emotional reaction because Dave and I just thought about how difficult it is to align our schedules now that I have a baby. And he, at one point, was like, listen, man, much like you, like, this is my life. I devote my life to this, and talk about like the rigidity and the regimented. Then I find out he watched this zombie movie twice so he could cover it for 3 hours with
he watched one months ago for fun. One of them he watched ahead of time.
It's
also,
neither here nor there. I'm just saying it made me cackle as it came on my feed. I'm like, you said you don't have time. You never have time.
It's
and
extremely
you're releasing
funny.
Zombies 3-hour long podcast.
It is extremely funny to imagine the resentful conversations we have about stuff we have to watch for work.
Hey, don't make me play that. Or video games, especially because they're so much time commitment. Yeah.
I was talking to my fiance, just like these zombie movies, like they're ruining 1 day a week. Like 1 day a week is getting ruined.
How many are there?
There's 4 of them, my guy. 4.
Well, I know it goes totally counterintuitively werewolf, alien, vampire, but I thought you guys were just going to do this one. I didn't realize.
Oh, no. We've already recorded 4. It's, yeah. And like just the complaining that happens behind the scenes about having to watch zombies.
Yeah.
Delights me no end. Abe.
What an utter waste of time.
Yeah. Say something that's not a waste of time. Say something inherently valuable right now. Go. Spotlight
Aristotle's Poetics, if you will.
What's the deal with cats?
Yeah.
They love fish.
Hey,
hate water.
I'd lick my dick if I could.
Pick a lane,
you know what I mean?
cats. You can't have one without the other cats.
My favorite thing is I'm tracing your eye line in the video, and I do think you wrote that down.
I did write it down.
You wrote down what's the deal with cats? You motherfucker.
I love it. That makes me so happy.
I'm just scrolling through social media. The first official poster for Scream 7 has dropped.
Oh.
It's got a screamy face mask guy on it.
So it sounds like part of this podcast purpose is to confront each other about like various time commitments.
Well, I definitely thought there could be recrimination and gossipy juice behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's great.
About
So let me ask you this.
Abe,
are you still coming over to watch football?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll come over.
Sunday.
Well, you texted Cody and Dave, and they ghosted you, right?
They did not. I confronted them both in person about it.
Good.
I confronted Cody. I was like, "You're doing this," and he's like, "Yeah, dog."
Okay, so it's
and
happening.
I told Dave, "You're coming over." He's like, "I don't know anything about football," and I'm like, "So?" And he was like, "Good point." I'll confirm.
No,
I'll confirm with him.
Good. That makes me happy because if it was just you, pass.
Awful.
Yeah, no. I'll be there. I don't know why
the afternoon games, right, with the Niners.
No, I miss all.
So we
y'all.
watch football.
Yeah, I'd hang
Sometimes
out.
Michael doesn't care. I love fantasy football. It's the only place where you can like purchase an individual.
That's
okay. Sadly not true, but go on.
It's the only one that I'm aware of.
Only one that you would partake in, perhaps.
And they have value.
Wow.
that are based off points. It's a very healthy thing that we do.
I'm
socially.
enjoying finding out how many of our friends who don't know football are playing it still. It's many.
Wait, they're playing football? They're playing
fantasy football. All of them are playing it, and like half of them, they don't know football, which makes me laugh very hard.
I mean, I barely know it.
I think you should go play some football. Get some flags. Go play some.
Send
me video?
What does this take? Are you like
my
take
sports
are not real sports?
My take is it would amuse me to watch you guys play football, and I can't be there in person.
Good take.
Wait, were you there when we actually did?
Yeah,
frisbee football
on the field.
Yeah.
We did it a couple times. There was another time we went to the basketball court and fucked around. I know that because I've only played basketball in my life like 5 times. And it's so fun. I really wish, like, for some reason, one weird thing in my life is I never have access to a basketball hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never been somewhere. So, like, remember when we shot a bunch of sketches in Idlewild?
Yep.
Jen and I played one-on-one basketball. That's the first time I'd ever touched the basketball or like played with a basketball or dribbled.
And you fucking dominated.
That's crazy.
Like you were the height posting up.
Yeah,
the height advantage. Yeah. It was gruesome.
Well, also I would just hit them because I didn't know what you can't. It helps to not know what you can't
elbow
do.
them in.
No, more like a bear pawing at a beehive. I would just like downward paw at Jen's face.
Yeah. A real Draymond Green.
A real drain on. Green, blue, all the colors were drained that day.
Sometimes we're going to react to people's comments and questions.
I was
going
to say, right? And I'm the keeper of that, at least this episode. Can I bring one up so we stop talking about sports? Because I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, hey, you can reach out to us anytime. First of all, big shout out to joining the Small Beans Discord, which costs you nothing. If you are on Discord at all, if you have a Discord account, join the Small Beans community. Always nice when it grows. We watch movies there with the folks occasionally. You'll stay up, blah, blah, blah. Point is, it doesn't cost anything. And you can reach us there in the BeansTalk channel or by emailing us at allthesmallbeans@gmail.com with the subject line BeansTalk.
Yeah.
And in that channel, meaning our mailbag, we got exactly one email, which frankly is close to being too many. One's just perfect.
It's just it's
Great.
the first episode of this.
I know, and I'm saying I dread the day when there's 4 because it's exhausting. So, hey, Ken Moser, previously thanked. Thanks again for reaching out and emailing us. Ken Moser says, "Hi, Dr. Movies." That's Abe, if you're unfamiliar with our lore.
Yes.
And hi, surgical wound anal incision myotomy. That's Swaim.
That's Swaim.
Beautiful.
That's a good one.
He
That's
didn't
a really
say
good
hi
one.
to Adam.
Yeah, noted.
And Adam
Which I think
could
is...
retract his thanks.
I might. Let's see what he said next.
Let's see what he says.
Yeah.
I hope you're both doing well. Wanted to send some well wishes to Michael after hearing about his medical experiences. I'm not going to get into those now, but it's butt stuff. On a recent Star Trek-orama. Check that if you want more info. Hope you're recovering. If you're following that tale of my tale, yes, we're about, I'd say, 2 weeks away from it being fully closed, and I only have one butthole, and I can't wait. It's been over a year. And I'm excited.
So let's get
to
work.
Let's get to the comment question. Yeah, let's pierce my butt again with something. Get to work, universe.
Get to work, universe.
Does Michael have any additional reflections or societal commentaries on the U.S. healthcare system? I'm going to open this to the group because I don't see why it would be just me. Relating to his recent experience with medical incompetence and apparent disregard for the oath of do no harm, referring to. I was recently upsold on a needless series of root canals. That's true. And I've had a run around with my butt wound, but I would imagine every American has at this point become fed up with how healthcare is run in our country. unless you can afford like private concierge service. Is that how you guys feel?
It's clearly worse every day than it was like when we were kids, for sure.
Even then, and yeah. That's, I guess, what I wanted to say as my answer is yes, in my lifetime, and I just turned 40. So it's not like, so in a one generation or half a lifetime or whatever, I have seen it break notably more than it was before. It's pretty fucked.
I had I had a little bit of health trouble that I got diagnosed with maybe 3 years ago. And the doctor who diagnosed me, number one, wouldn't put stuff into the computer, right? So like none of the other doctors had the information. That's the first problem. Second problem, kept selling me B12 shots. Just like, this is going to help, right? So for a little while, I'm like, sure, until I discovered health insurance doesn't cover B12 shots. So I'm paying $150 every time just to feel a little better or whatever. And realize like, oh, they just pocket that money. Like that's just pocketed money, you know?
Right. And it's, doctors are human just like any human. They can be subtly incentivized. Yes. Even if they're not like, that guy is evil or gal or person. But through slow systemic degradation or desensitization, they can get to a point where without thinking about it, they're a tool of the ruthless capitalist upselling of, we just got to, like, if people have looked, I don't know, people outside America look into our documentaries about our healthcare system, but there's pretty damning video and statistics on that they're all at this point trained and incentivized to push drugs. Like, you know, pharma uses doctors as salesmen in America. Not because you need the pill, but to boost the stock price of that company.
I was remarking to my future father-in-law when we were watching the World Series. I was like, it's weird that we get advertisement for drugs on TV.
Right.
That's weird. You know what I mean? Like the fact that our system necessitates that is weird. It shouldn't be like that. Because the whole idea is you learn about this drug, you go to your doctor and ask them to give it to you.
Because something bad is happening to you.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. The only thing we should see ads for are preventative. Like, it's proven that taking this pill prevents colon cancer in the future. Sure. But no, you see constantly, I mean, hey, we talked about smoking. So fuck us anyway. We all make terrible choices.
That's true.
You can't trust us to make the good choice anyway.
Definitely fuck us anyway.
Great.
A few days ago, a part of my tooth fell off.
Congratulations, Adam, on the future wedding.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
And
Did you get a quarter for that, Abe?
I've been thinking, yeah. There was a hideous fairy at the tip of my bed.
My name is Chip.
Give me your teeth.
I'm Chip Tooth.
Yeah, I'm thinking about leaving it.
As a whole.
That's my strategy.
Yeah.
Is it hurting you? It's not hurting you, I assume, right?
It's not exposed. There's no pain.
So you're like, may as well.
I bet it will have pain. And at that point, I'll probably have an emergency procedure.
Will cost something. Yeah.
It's going to cost more probably. But at this point, I'm like, can't really afford much. You know?
Yeah, because teeth stuff is also often not covered by your insurance.
Yeah. Oh,
you know.
And how much teeth do you need?
Maybe 8 molars and the
you need one tooth
on the left.
You need one tooth for personality. You have no teeth, you got no personality. That's a big problem.
Ooh,
you got to have one.
I disagree.
Yeah. Oh,
no, gumming
show me somebody without teeth that has personality. You show me that. I interrupted you, Mike. Please
knock your teeth out, and then you look pretty funny eating corn on the cob with no fucking teeth. I forget what it was gone. That's what's great about BeansTalk. Is it's the actual experience of no standard
that I lose my jokes. I fucking lose them.
Yeah. No, but to your point, the insurance thing, I had to switch dentists halfway through getting scammed because the first dentist was like, we should take x-rays, then took them, then said, by the way, in the last 6 months, we stopped taking your insurance. So this is fully out of pocket and you owe us hundreds of dollars for the x-rays. Oof. And I was like, is it not illegal for you to not tell me that before you take them or whatever? And they're like, no, you can protest if you want. And I'm like, no, just take me off your records. I'm never returning here. And then I had to, and they're like, well, you'll still need a root canal because we removed the top of your crown or whatever. I'm like, I know, I'm going to go somewhere where anyway. Yeah, I have nothing but bad things to say. Ken also wants to know, Can you provide information on how freelance writing works in your industry? Ha ha ha. I hear comments from guests saying that they contribute articles or scripts or content to many different podcasts or venues. I'm old and not looking to break into the profession, but I have young people in my life that have a passion for writing, and I'm interested in any advice on how to break into a writing gig. I didn't mean to be such a downer, but I did the cynical laugh because I am a lifelong freelance writer. It's very much just lost my two main income streams that are freelance, and am struggling intensely to find more. And that's true of every freelance writer I know and everyone I know in any industry. So
any of the creative industries.
I don't know what. Yeah, my advice is, unfortunately, and believe me, it's really unfortunate. And I understand, because I would argue in our lifetimes, it wasn't the best time to try and break into filmmaking unless you already have connections in the industry. But like, it is maybe the worst time ever to try and be a freelance writer, because we're currently in a bubble of people who have money harboring the delusion that AI can write it for them. It's like there's never been a less, not only like they don't even want you, and they're replacing you with shit that eventually they'll figure out doesn't work, but they're in the middle of figuring that out. So there's never been less. Like, I'm losing all my jobs to AI and looking for work like data entry and shit. Give up.
I have a friend.
Is my
give up.
I have a friend
but
who
1-900 hot dog pays me to write comedy, and God bless him.
Yeah.
Work on your own projects and try to build an audience.
I guess because the internet exists now, you have to make your own. Abe is right. Make your own thing is the only viable
You make
way
your own
now.
thing. You don't have to answer to anybody. It is a uphill battle. It's a Sisyphean, because like it's all noise, right? Like if you want to have a YouTube channel.
But make your own brand. Don't try to get the gatekeeper's permission. They don't give it anymore.
Yeah.
It's so
ask
slim.
for favors from people. There's a known psychological effect that if someone is more willing to help you with something, if you have in the past not done a favor for them, asked them for a favor. It's just a weird kind of, I'm not saying this is a hack. I'm just saying engage with your network. You never know when your network is stronger than you think. The only problem is that there's only a few networks that can succeed. And those are it's going to be soul crushing at times. It's not a great mental health.
It's an up and down
freelancer
experience in the best of times.
But rewarding.
The nice thing I'd say to a young person who's writing, just like my late godfather, the person I admire most in the world, was never rich or famous for his paintings, but he's my favorite. Like
he's a genius.
You should only proceed if sitting down to write is enjoyable to you in and of itself. And the good news is they can't take that away from you or ruin it for you. But no one will pay you for it.
You can't expect a living wage for your
writing. But if you build a brand, you make a short film, you write a short story, and you get it published in small rags here and there, or whatever you want to do, that's networking.
Or like Impossible Worlds, a friend of our community, like you get together with multiple like-minded people who are all like, I wish I was born at a time when creative work could pay, and you form a conglomerate and pick a brand name, and now you're a community, right?
That's also the part of the job that I didn't realize until probably too late, is that like how much just reaching out, because I'm a very I'm not an introvert, but like I'm very hesitant to bother people, so I don't email.
Yep.
And I'm not saying become a copy pasta, like mass email kind of thing. But like anything you have any moderate interest in, reach out to that person, even though it feels weird, because you never know when they might know you, as you start developing momentum. But B, like if you're just, down to earth and straightforward with them, you can get a collaboration, and those collaborations can, that's the networking.
Yeah. Connect to people, I guess. If I was going to give advice, Abe's spot on. It's like, make the thing your own thing, a brand that you control, because we live in the post-internet era, so you may as well. And then connect to real human people who can be rungs on your ladder of success, who you genuinely like working with, if you can get both. But I would still say, And that gives you a 1% chance.
Exactly.
That. Like it's still a really hard
This
time.
is a fool's errand.
So just like
we are fools. So,
my actual deepest wish, as I've elucidated before, would be, or like the thing that fits like a glove for me would be to like make a living writing sci-fi short stories for magazines. But that was like a thing from the 30s to the 60s. I was born after that's even a thing. We don't even do that anymore. So what are you going to do? It's like you got to do whatever is around to do, even if it's, what do they say in The Simpsons? Your future is clear. To build and maintain the robots that will do all the things we trained you to do in the future. Yeah, your mission is to maintain those robots. Thank you, Ken Moser.
Great
Again,
questions.
you can reach out to all the smallbeans at Gmail. Always interested in people who, I don't know if this is true of Ken, but are asking from about American culture. Yeah. Because you're like, oh, I'm an expert on this and I didn't even have to like try. I can speak to that. What is it like to live in America? Hopping over to Discord though, some more questions from the Small Beans Discord. Free to one and all. From Driftless, our resident GIF master, who despite my slander is our master of GIFs, asks, and in honor of Halloween, what are the Big Beans' favorite spooky movies? Which could easily fill the rest of BeansTalk. So should it? Or let's just go and see how long we go.
Yeah,
let's at least
horror
go
movies are not my favorite genre, but
Boo.
I know, boo.
I was just being a ghost. Sorry.
I know. But it Follows is, I think, my favorite of the horror films. I really like It Follows.
It Follows.
I really like that movie. That's probably my favorite. Also, if you count Alien, if you count that as a horror movie, then
really good.
Yeah, I really like Alien.
Really good.
If we're just listing bangers in that way, my snub answers, because I'm a contrarian who likes to give like, oh, that's a clever answer, but I mean it. I like it. I really like it. It would be like the aforementioned I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which or Synecdoche, New York, which he describes as a horror movie. He says, in my mind, this is a horror movie.
Oh, interesting.
People don't see it that way, but it is. Especially Synecdoche, New York. Because Synecdoche, New York is like, what actually scares you? Getting sick and dying before your time. Your child grows up to hate you even though you did nothing wrong. He was like, those are the things that actually scare me, you know. But if you want a real answer, real horror, then I'd go to Get Out, which I think
Get Out's great.
Just a masterpiece of our times. And one of the great, like my Star Wars, or I imagine not at all that it's as epic or blah, 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 but my dad talks about the amazing head fuck of getting to see Star Wars not knowing what it was going to be, right? And I think Get Out's one of the few movie theater experiences where I walked out going, wow! Like I was so blown away by how that was so much more than I ever knew it could have been, or that Jordan Peele was going to deliver A Star Is Born. Holy shit. Yeah, I just really...
Can I ask...
and it obviously launched a promising horror career.
Yeah, he's great. Can I ask a follow-up question to Synecdoche, New York?
Oh, an Eraserhead.
Which I love.
Go ahead.
Ooh, Eraserhead. That's a good one, too.
That's probably my favorite.
You've named a lot of movies I really do like. How do you feel about Beau is Afraid?
Hate.
Yeah.
Burning.
Yeah.
Hatred to the point that I'm like, is Ari Aster a fucking moron?
Yeah.
Have I misjudged? That's so interesting because I just had this convo with someone who skipped that one. It was Cody. And then Cody really enjoyed Eddington. And I'm like, I'm scared to watch Eddington because I liked Hereditary, but it had the benefit of not saying anything and just being vibey. And then Beau is Afraid seemed to be like Ari Aster's attempt to say some real artistic shit. And I thought it came off like straight up like a laughable, like a childish moron saying how they think life is. And I'm like, dude, you're embarrassing yourself. This is basic.
Did you like Midsummer?
That's awesome.
I liked Midsummer.
Yes. Yeah. I thought, I guess I'm saying Ari Aster struck me up to that point as, oh, I bet if you met him in real life, he'd be really smart. Now I think, oh, I bet if you met him in real life, he'd low-key be really dumb. He just has good instincts for horror.
I think he's the first one, having seen some interviews. Okay. But I think Beau is Afraid is an intellectual exercise, which is why it's not my favorite movie. But it is another way of doing what Synecdoche, New York is trying to do, according to your definition. Which is live out these
what
things
is it
that you fear. What are you actually afraid of?
That actually give you a fucking complex. I agree.
Yes.
But the fact that he lands on overbearing mother or a dick monster to me are like almost like a child filling out a placemat of other movies they've seen that touch on this issue.
I wasn't afraid of the dick monster, but it's not my movie. You know.
Nah, dude,
ingrown hair monster might have gotten
I'm
me
saying
a little
one
worse,
that I'm willing. Yeah, it's funny you should ask about that movie because I try to be nice, and that's a movie I'm willing to go in hard against.
Yeah, you really did.
No, that guy's an idiot. That guy's a dummy.
I love it.
He acquitted
Your
himself.
second butthole as a monster would have scared me.
He acquitted himself on the field of battle like a buffoon, in my opinion. With that outing,
I will not sanction this buffoon.
Yeah.
Abe, I'm sorry for interrupting.
Hey, favorite spooky movies of all time. Or thoughts on Ari Aster.
The psychological experiment or, the terror, in terms of like, here's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
What's the scariest thing to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go with the classic, The Thing.
Yeah, you love The Thing.
Well, I mean,
you love it.
Yeah,
if I'm going for like
anxiety,
imagery that really fucked my brain, not gore, but like that haunts me forever now.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually go with a more modern Annihilation.
That's a good movie.
Really good pick.
And if I'm going vibes, my last thing I'll say is vibes and just like pure good movie. The best movie of these three, in fact, The Exorcist.
Oh, dude, man.
That's a good one too.
It's funny to compare it to Casablanca, but Casablanca is my touchstone for a movie where my dad kept going, one day we'll have to watch that because it's one of the best movies ever made, and told me legends about the writing of it and shit. And I would go, right, but it's black and white and it's about love, as a 12-year-old. How could it be good? And then I watch it and go, no shit, that movie's hella entertaining.
Yeah,
that really ripped.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
And I got same deal about, your
Exorcist.
list, Dave. Yeah,
and also,
or where I watched Exorcist and I was like, that was so much more hardcore than I was prepared for the 70s to be. Oh my God.
And like
really
the performances
upsetting.
are really upsetting and you feel it more than other horror films, I would argue. But I also agree with all your picks. I mean, there's a reason we're all friends. Like you said, Alien, Adam, and
I love Alien.
That might be even top 10 movies of all time in my opinion.
Alien is one of the best movies, period. Not to mention horror,
I would add that I think video games currently are my favorite horror experience.
That's a good
because I get more scared when I play them.
Yeah, you guys just covered Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7 is awesome.
It was great.
I've never played, but I've watched a lot of streams, and I'm like, nope.
I've said my favorite scary thing is RE4 VR is the scariest thing I've ever done.
Right.
And I put that against like roller coaster, anything like that. You know what I mean?
I'll say a nice thing about Kojima here. I thought that little tech demo game that you and I played when we were with, was pretty freaky.
I feel like RE7 owes a lot to PT, and we didn't actually mention that, but we should have. Yeah.
So if you're a gamer but you don't venture into the horror space, I think that might be the best horror space for scares. Anyway,
any chilling books? I ask because I have a book anecdote. But do you guys have any horrifying?
I don't read horror books at all.
Yeah.
I'm a classic literature guy.
Yeah, I mean, Grendel?
That scared me.
Grendel? James Garner?
That was
Grendel?
if you hear that on the cut, that was the mailman dropping mail through my mail slot.
Cool.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
I like that one. That's not really a horror, but there's horrifying elements because they're all monsters and they have opinions that are like, oh, that's like when the dragon is like, this is what I think. It's like, oh, fuck. Like that's haunting.
When Winston, whatever his name is, sells out his loved ones in 1984. And
that's a good moment. Yeah.
It was proven to my high school brain that the human soul can be fully corrupted until it is forfeit.
That's
I felt like I was standing at the edge of an abyss. Like it really was a shocking thought. It was like a meditation on how corrupted can someone become. It's like, pretty bad. It could get pretty bad.
Something about the pigs and Animal Farm too. Also really freak you out.
Orwell's good at the heart of darkness, the dark heart of man. Yeah, he really
also
sees
Lord of the Flies is a pretty basic literature call.
But good.
But like, it's really good.
Really
and
good.
pretty upsetting.
Yeah,
I would call that a horrifying novel.
For sure.
Yeah, Piggy and everything. He's like trying to kill everybody.
If anyone wants to seek it out, the thing that haunts me in my bones from childhood, even though it certainly wasn't intended to be that scary, but hit me at the wrong time. But I always encourage people to look it up because it is weirdly scarier than it needed to be. That old McGowan show, Patrick McGowan, I think, but The Prisoner. There was this weird, like, progenitor of Lost. It was a British show where a guy was trapped on a crazy Kafkaesque island with all kinds of surrealist offers. The Simpsons make fun of the bubble that chases you and ensconces you. Anyway, it's an old British sci-fi show, more like James Bond coded and like 60s trippy. But at the end of it, they had to, much like Lost, come up with some bullshit thing to explain all of the nonsensical offers over the years they had made. And they end it by having like everyone on the island has a number, and you finally reach number 1 and they reveal who number 1 is. And all I will say is it objectively doesn't make any sense. It just evolves into a series of trippy images. And it scared me so deeply that I think about it all the time and I still get shivers. And it's nothing.
Never even heard of this.
It's like, you know, he turns and there's a door and the mirror is his face and he rips his own face off and it's a different face and the face says a nonsensical string of words. It's like the video from The Ring, but for my money, like way more upsetting. It's just like some imagery that fucking destroys me. Look it up. The End of The Prisoner.
Check that out.
I like that one. The Prisoner.
The Prisoner.
All right. Did we do it?
I think we almost did it, so we'll save some, but I do want to mention that we will also scoop up 5-star reviews on iTunes. So if you want to engage with us in that way, you can write anything you want, positive or negative. But if you give us 5 stars on iTunes, then you're eligible for this segment. So we should at least knock one out. And I will ask our 2 resident career directors, Adam and Abe, about this 5-star review from Adam_Revy, who says, 5 stars, keep them coming. Great podcast feed. I love the director piece theater episodes in particular. Do more. And so I want to say that part of this reshuffle we've done is we kind of decided anything that is a film or TV show is just going to go under the frame rate umbrella. But how do you guys feel about the underpinning ethos of that director piece theater thesis vibe? Like, are you going to bring that to bear when you cover, say, You've Got Mail?
Well, we didn't for You've Got Mail. Okay, we could have, but we did not.
Can you speak to fans out there who are particularly missing the alchemy of what director piece theater was?
Yeah. Well, director piece theater it is a lovely show that Abe and I both have a lot of fondness for, but also is a very heavy workload. Because what happens is Abe and I, first we have a conversation like, okay, when are we going to record again? Then we have to find a movie that has something that would generate a thesis. So like we might have to watch, and I have 10 more movies before, here's something I could say that would fit a director piece. And then we would write it, and the writing takes between 5 and 10 hours. Is that reasonable to say, Abe?
Yeah, it's
something like that.
I usually would write an essay. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not complaining. It's just that then the workload started to become just difficult to sustain with all the rest of the podcast demands and having another job, right? So we can't do it as regularly as we were doing it.
Right. So in that way, I don't think, I think we're going to try to scratch that itch by Adam and I are going to be doing frame rates together.
Yeah.
And you know me as a voice on this podcast, on this channel, I'm always going to talk about craft because it's like one of the only things I'm really interested in deep down. So I think I'll still have observations like that. It just may be not as long-winded.
They won't be as comprehensive or
essay shape.
Yeah, they won't be that shape because of the workload attached to them. We love doing that. I love director piece theater, and I've threatened Abe many times with, I had an idea for one, and I almost wrote it because I know he would like, all right, we'll do it. you know?
Yeah, that means I have to do one because
exactly. That's the thing about it is
no, they don't have to be matched.
Compete. Okay. Oh no, that's the problem.
All right.
Is that Abe and I are like,
Swain,
we don't have to have
you
one.
just lost points. We're on top.
Right. Small. You lost
That puts
4 beans.
me in the lead.
Yep. Fantasy.
No, for real. Both Abe and I want to feel like we're equally contributing to the content there. So that's the issue.
That makes
also.
sense.
It's like one of
the vibe too.
Yeah, it's one of the most.
We still love it.
Up under it.
It just takes time because we've done dozens of episodes of it. So now
that's what I also wanted to say. Like, you might see in our near future a lot of our logos will be changing and updating. But one thing you might see is like a thing that's just called frame rate. The judge. I mean, you wouldn't cover it again. That's Adam and Dave talking about the judge, and you'd go, "That's essentially an Inside Dads." That's right. Like we're not going to lose those threads of things we're interested in, or the unique music that comes when we combine with certain people with certain people. Mm-hmm. They'll just all be called frame rates. It's more convenient and it tracks better.
I'll tell you, I really wish that this podcast had existed the day Abe and I argued about whether Steven Spielberg's Hook, could have been a director-piece theater.
Could it be? But Spielberg.
We debated for over 2 hours.
Whether
our relationship was forever changed.
Yeah.
I don't really respect Adam anymore
because of that.
Because the beginning of it was Hook's not that good was my first take.
Oh, yeah, and I
Abe
said
was so fucking mad.
Whoa, hold the phone. This is next time for next month, but
Hook's not that good was my beginning.
If people don't grok
keep Hook out of your mouth.
Part of director-piece theater was putting the shine on movies that don't get the Criterion Collection or don't often get. So you're saying like this movie's overlooked, but a part of it that secretly kicks ass. So by naming something as a viable DPT topic, you're kind of saying it didn't come together well as a whole.
Correct. That is exactly what I was saying.
Well, fuck you, sir. Rufio.
How dare you?
Rufino.
I mean, you're kind of right. I would argue that it's just the expectation or like the vibe of the zeitgeist. Because, like, for example, we covered Josie and the Pussycats.
It thrills me that you're bothering with this. It thrills me that you're debating it again.
Shut the fuck.
But Josie is a perfect textbook example.
That's a great film.
It's a quote unquote bad movie according to society.
And actually has had, like, in terms of cultural response, is now considered retroactively like
it's a cult classic.
Film. Yeah, exactly.
Like Starship Troopers, people didn't understand it was parody or whatever.
That technically shouldn't be in the purview of director-piece theater, but we felt it still hadn't got its just deserves. Everyone loves Hook. Nobody's saying that Hook's
even
bad.
People who think it was mediocre, like, I still love it because of my childhood, though. What are you gonna do? Like,
that's
I don't know
where
anyone
I
who
was
doesn't
with
love
it.
Yeah,
that's where I was with it.
I don't think it's Spielberg's best thing ever, or even Robin Williams' best thing ever. But
you want to hear what the thesis was? Because this made Abe lose his mind. The thesis was Hook is where Spielberg unsuccessfully deploys his tricks. So it's the easiest way to see what his tricks are.
Oh, that. But man, now you hooked me. I want to talk about it. Because an interesting thing to explore, though, would be the story he's presenting is the story of a guy trying to hold on to youth, but he shouldn't. It's unhealthy. So maybe he's undermining his own developed pro-child tropes in order to show that sometimes that's maladaptive.
That could have been one of my arguments. We'll never know because Abe wouldn't let it fly.
Yeah. My response, I believe, was that like, oh, you're saying he unsuccessfully did that? Well, maybe, Adam, you unsuccessfully had a good opinion.
Spielboys for life.
Yeah.
Tom
I also asked to be on
him.
Spielboys. No, they were like, absolutely not. You cannot be on it. And I was like, I just want to sing on the intro. They're like, no, it's just only we get to sing.
Yeah. It's done.
So to close out, Abe, you fucking hero. I did, as I'll say every episode, because that's my catchphrase that I own.
Oh.
Abe, you fucking hero. I wanted to ask, should we send, if we have ideas for funny ads, should we send you that? I'd like just get it in our own time and send it to you.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should just do them whenever we want.
No, but I'm saying I have funny ideas, but they're too embarrassing to do with you guys on the line. I'm going to do mine alone. And
do them alone. Do them alone. I
want to look you in the eye when you do it.
Yeah, but then I also wanted to say, if people are seeking that director-piece vibe, part of this tier, and we invested Small Beans' budget in securing a green screen setup for my garage so that I can shoot old-style cracked pop culture essay videos. So I'm working on one now about very bad things and why I consider it the worst movie ever made.
Yeah, I love that.
So that'll be direct-to-piece theater style.
Yeah.
I was excited
Just in the
about
sense
that.
that I mean, it's a fully thought out scripted essay. So we will have those now and then.
Super excited.
I read that. I was like, oh, I'm so ready for that.
That movie makes my skin
It's so
crawl.
infuriating.
It's
infuriating. It's an infuriating movie.
It's great.
It really
good.
is.
Good episode.
Yeah. I think we did it. I think we did it.
I think we did it. This is BeansTalk.
It's going to transform.
Email, reach out, join the Discord, leave us a 5-star review, all that.
You guys are great, and I think that we're about to go on the greatest adventure.
The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all ours to mock. The part of your life is in this BeansTalk.